Shri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Narada Muni continues his talk with King Prachinabarhi, saying that when Puranjana killed so many innocent and non-violent animals in the forest, he became very tired, very hungry and very thirsty. Thus he returned to his palace. After returning to the palace, he took very nice bath, wore his clothes and ate correct kind of food. Did not eat incorrect food, means pure vegetarian food he ate. And took some rest to remove his tiredness. After he became fresh, sometimes it is seen that people, they engage in sinful deeds, unwanted activities they do. And when they become fed up for doing same thing every day, they want to have a break. So they go for recreation, the parks, or sightseeing someplace, or do some religious duties, thinking that it will subside our tiredness and fed upness from material enjoyment. Their religious duties are just for show, not to receive blessings from demigods or God. They only want to make show so people can glorify them. Oh, he's very pious, he did such a festival, such kind of thing. He invited us, he fed us nice sweets and all that. Like that. Their situation is just like a kunjara shauchavat. Manye kunjara shauchavat. Like an elephant's bath. Elephant, they enter in a body of water, they take a very nice clean bath. As soon as they come out, they throw dust over them immediately. Similarly, such people, they go for a break, have to recreation somewhere, sightseeing in parks and all that, come back and engage in those sinful activities. Similarly, those such class of people do some pious deeds and engage in sinful deeds, thinking, oh, my pious deeds, that ritual destroyed all my sins, thus I can engage. That is called karma kanda. Karma kanda, jnana kanda, kevala visera bhanda. These are parts of poison, karma kanda and jnana kanda. Ritualistic ceremonies to remove their sins, to sin more, the gathering of dry knowledge, having no tilak, no kanti, no bhajan, and trying to become learned in scriptures but do not practice them. They are called parts of poison. So no, not beneficial but harmful. So Puranjana had a little break, that is to take bath. When he took bath, he became clean. Mala nirmochati vai punsam jali snanam dini dine. Every day one who takes bath, the dirt or dust or things that are unwanted from the skin are removed. So that's it. They become clean and they think right. So Puranjana took his bath, so he thought right. That's why he took right kind of food. People eat meat, cows, what not they eat, but drink, what not they drink. But Puranjana did not do that because he thought right. He did not eat meat nor drank wine. He cleaned himself. and wore right clothes. He put tilak, sandalwood paste, tilak. Because manasastu para buddhir yo buddhe paratastu sa Bhagavad Gita. Mind controls, but above mind there is intelligence who decides what is good, what to be done, what should you not do, and how to do. Intelligence, when mind is controlled by intelligence, then person does right thing. The king took bath, ate sattvic food in mode of goodness, and wore sattvic clothes, means good quality clothes, by scriptural clothes, and became free from hunger and thirst and rested enough, became satisfied, calm, came down. But because he was short time for in goodness, so he became lusty and started thinking about his wife. And when he searched everywhere, he could not find her. Lusty people sometimes are seen doing religious duties, going to temple, seeing a sadhu, giving little donation. That is only just to show others for their being religious, so can receive good words from others. But the same religious man, when he becomes free from his religious duty or work, activity which he housed, engages in sense gratification. Not only engages, he only craves for it all the time after engaging in it. But those who are pious, after engaging in religious life, they think only to engage further in a religious life and plan for it. They do not madly crave for sense gratification. The Supreme Lord says same thing in Bhagavad Gita for about a religious man. He says, Prabhritim cha nibrutim cha karya kare bhaya bhaye bandham mokhyam cha yabeti buddhi cha partha rajas sattviki. A person who is situated in goodness, his intelligence is governed by goodness at that time, because he can see what to do, what to not do, what should I accept, what should I reject, what is hellish, what is heavenly, what is spiritual, what will reward me, freedom from fear, what is fearful will take me to hell, what will remove me from tie of repetition of birth and death, what will reward me liberation. Such kind of thinking is done by intelligence which is governed by goodness. But the king, Puranjana, did not think that way, because he was tangled in moha, maya, illusion and craving for material pleasures. He, after searching so much, he could not find his queen. So he entered in private quarters to see, because he searched everywhere, could not find. When he entered the private house, then he saw her maid servants. She had many maid servants. Because he was a politician, he asked indirectly, diplomatically, are you all and the queen are happy? Are you all happy, doing fine? He did not ask, where is my queen, directly. Vishwaso naiva kartavyam strishu rajakuleshu cha. They also did not reply right. See what happens. Never trust two people. One is a politician You don't know what he will do, what he or she will do next. You don't know what he will say or she will say next. You don't know what decision they are going to make. Don't know. They may like you very much, and later on, sometimes something happens, put you in the jail, something like that. They can change. And a woman who is not a devotee, any lady who is not a devotee cannot be trusted. Should not be trusted because their mind is flickering. You don't know what she will do next. But devotees, they don't have that flickering mind. Their mind has calmed down, became steady. They decide correctly. So devotee females are commended in the scriptures. So the king asked indirectly. They could not understand what he wanted to know. Because king did not have real manners of Vaishnava. He was not a Vaishnava, therefore he asked diplomatically. Because diplomatic talks are understood only by diplomatic people. That's what I think. Vaishnavas don't talk like that. They will talk straight. That is quality of Vaishnava. Any Vaishnava looking person, don't directly say talk. Don't directly mention things or do it for Srila Prabhupada. But he wants them to do for him. But he's talking, do it for Prabhupada. I would not do like this. No. That is not Vaishnava. So see what happens. So, they did not respond. Then he thought, oh my God, my wife is not available. Where is she? Mata yasya grihe nasti, bharya cha priyavadini, aranyam tena gantavyam, yatharanyam tatha gruham. See? All these verses I memorized maybe 50, 60 years ago. I forget them. But one point comes, then I recollect sometimes like that. No repetitions. When I joined my guru at that time, every day, 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the evening, I would recite verses. And when they saw me talking, because they did not understand the Sanskrit, we were living in the huts, there was no temple, nothing there, no Prabhupada's house, nothing was there, only 3 huts. Ratanti vidya pachanti kheti. That is scriptural evidence. If you repeat your verses, Sanskrit verses every day, you will remember them. If you don't do, you will forget them. So when they heard me reciting every day, my recitation of verses are so quick, very quick. Like the way you think with your mind, same way I recite verses. Sure, guarantee. So I was reciting those verses so many hours in the morning, so many hours in the evening. So sometimes they want me to do something and I'm reciting verses and go there and do while reciting the verses. They thought I was a Mayavadi. They told me that you are just a Mayavadi. See, you cannot recite Vedic scriptures and they think you are a Mayavadi. This is the situation now. In this garb, as devotional garb, there are many agents of Kali Yuga who are ready to destroy the age-old spiritual tradition coming since creation. We have to be careful. In whoever's house, there is no mother who can take care of your discomforts. She can console you. In whoever's house, there is no good wife who can console you, help you in many ways. Such person should enter in the forest, because for him, such a person, forest and house is same, because there is nobody to help you. That is Niti Shastra. For a person like this, who are not have right wife and no mother in the house, for him is like a chariot going to drive which has no wheels. Such a situation, no wise man, intelligent man will be comfortable in such situation. Then the king asked the ladies again, the maid servants, can you please tell me where is my wife? Now he asks directly because he could not find that answer for the indirect. I want to know where my wife is. She's the one who would help me when I'm in difficulty, ocean of difficulties. When I face ocean of difficulties, she's the one who comforts me. Then they understood, they said to him, O sire, we do not know what is the reason. Your dear queen, your beloved, gave up her bedstead, nice, beautiful palanquin-like bed, and lying on the floor, bare floor and dust. We do not know what is the reason. Those ladies who are devotees wholeheartedly, they do not have flickering mind. They do not speculate. They work and think on the basis of scriptural injunctions. They follow their guru without any questions. They do not take drastic decisions. But those who are covetous, they take drastic decisions because they speculate a lot. Oh, my husband is this, my husband is this, my spouse is this, my spouse is this. Man or woman is same. Because I am a man, I talk about man. Please don't understand that females are left like that. No. Whatever man experiences, same thing woman also goes through. But there is one benediction to women in Kali Yuga. Only in this age, Kali Yuga, that they will be more religious, more pious, more thoughtful, and more spiritual than men. See, ladies are benedicted in Kali Yuga. So when they become devotees, their flickering mind is no more there with them. They will be very thoughtful and they will love a spiritual master who can really reward liberation like that. Their flickering mind is gone, so they're ready to receive liberation because they think very gravely and correctly, seriously. Nobody can mislead them. Narad Muni says, because Puranjana associated with the woman, copulated so much, so much, therefore his right intelligence is lost. He cannot think right. Any man who copulates too much, enjoys too much with his spouse, a woman or man, they lose the power of discretion. Their intelligence, good intelligence is lost. Sometimes I tell my disciples, hey, be careful, you are a householder, you are having too much copulation. That's why your brain is not working right. I tell them like that. Guru is supposed to tell the truth. So if disciple is lucky, they can learn to do rightly. If they are not lucky, they cannot tolerate Guru's chastisement, right? And they relinquish or think opposite and commit offense. When King Puranjana saw his wife lying on the bare floor, he became very disturbed, very upset. Lusty man do not want to see his lusty woman, don't want to see their spouse in difficulty and problems. And they take their problems, they think cause of his or her problem is me. They think like that. They accuse themselves. Saying, oh, due to me only you are having problem. That's what Puranjana is saying. Only due to me you are having this problem. That is worldly thought. And worldly people, they think this is a correct way of thinking. This is not correct way of thinking. Correct way of thinking is, because she is not a devotee, her mind is flickering. Because he is not a devotee, his mind is not under his control. Therefore, she speculated so much. And due to bad karma from past lives, this situation has taken place. See? This is correct way. Oh, because of me, I made a mistake. That's why you are going through this problem. This sounds correct. Like Duryodhana sound always correct. Oh, Yudhishthir, you claim to be religious, but you betted your wife in gambling match. What kind of religion are you? You're fake. Just see, Duryodhana's talk is sounding correct. But Kṛṣṇa sided, Duryodhana sided Yudhishthir. See, what is correct, that we must be understood like that. So, he was so morose, seeing his wife upset. He accused himself. He tries to console her so much. But because he was a king, he knew all the signs of people, just like a police inspector knows the signs of a thief, even though he says he did not steal. But by seeing, or action is louder than the speech. So, he did not see any signs of his wife, in his wife, that she was angry on him. He did not see, so he felt a little fine, because he's a king, so he can recognize. By nature, man can tolerate everything. Woman can tolerate everything, except the discomforts of their spouse. If wife is in trouble, man cannot tolerate. If husband is in trouble, woman cannot tolerate. They feel for each other. Seeing his dear wife angry, Puranjana's heart started beating fast. He don't know what to do, because she's not responding like that. Then he thought, if I touch her feet, if you touch somebody's feet, he feels pleased like that. That's why we touch the feet of God or Guru, so they become pleased and we get benediction. Like that, for that reason. So he thought, if I touch the feet of my wife, possibly she will be more happy. So he touched his feet, touched her feet, and put her on her lap, kissed her, did like this, and glorified her. Oh, you are so wonderful. Oh, without you I will die. You are the one who helped me when I face troubles, ocean of troubles, like that. When he put her in a lap and talked like this, and his wife became pacified. Who will do this? Only those who are lusty. Who will do such things? A devotee? No, they will talk scriptural things. You know, your situation is like this, it's because of bad karma. But the scriptures say you have to come out from that bad karma and come to the right line. Tamasi ma jyotirgama. Don't stay in ignorance, darkness, ignorance. This is nonsense. Procrastinating, laziness, sleepy, upsetness, not able to think, ignorance. There's a sign of ignorance. Please come out from that. That's how the devotee will talk. Not become morose with her and glorify, without you I cannot live. When woman finds out that man cannot live without me, when man finds out woman cannot live without me, they act worst. That is the nature of law of the nature. Real devotee shows a real path, actual path of liberation to their spouse. But Puranjana was not such. So he said, I made a mistake. Always I took you everywhere I went, wherever I would go. I tell you, but this time as a habit, I am also a king. My habit is to go for hunting. But therefore I went for hunting and I did not tell. Now he is telling lies. I forgot to tell you. Because materialistic people will lie at every step. Those who are not serious devotees, they lie at every step. They want to clear their position. I remember this. Only Nand Kumar told me that Swāmīji, let me have the bad name. You just stay away from this. I take care of this. But today, Nand Kumar passed away. Not that he's dead, so I'm telling this. No, it is true. Everybody knows that. I tell this in my lectures in many places. I did not teach him this. His super soul, because he was so serious disciple. Swāmīji, let me get the bad name. I want. You stay away. You stay clean. People should not think anything against you. They let them think against me. But today, disciples, they want to clear their position, accuse Guru. Only because of him. He told me to do this, I did it. Just imagine. It happened a few days ago. I remember this. Something I dictated in haste to do editing, and somebody asked a question. Oh, Swāmīji told me this and I did this. But my English is Indian English. You have to correct international English. And you made a mistake and you are accusing your Guru. So, like that. When a spouse find out that my spouse cannot live without me, then they start acting worse if they are not devotees. If they are devotees and they find their spouse like this, they feel very pleased. Thank God my husband is acting right. Thanks God my wife is doing fine. I remember Sarvatma told me once, Swāmīji, can you bless me? I said, what? From nowhere. There are 1,000 people maybe around me. We are ready to groundbreaking ceremony. And Swāmīji, can you help me? I said, what? He said, I want my wife to come to spiritual life. I want my wife to become a devotee. Swāmīji, can you please bless me? See? The devotee thinks that way. Wonderful. So, sometimes Guru chastises the disciples to bring them online. Because Guru is responsible for disciples to take them back to Godhead. So when they go wrong, they cannot go back to Godhead. So he makes sure that they are not wrong. So he tells them, directly talks. Narad Muni says. Narad Muni says, Paramo anugraho dando bhrityeshu prabhunarpita. Balo na veda tattanvi bandhu krutyam amarshana. Those who are ignorant, they will not correct their disciples. Guru should not be ignorant. An ignorant person should not become Guru. They are cheating now, Kali Yuga. They are looking like devotees, sadhus, and they are making disciples. They are in, Balesu. Men totally ignorant like small little children. They don't know anything. Same thing. They are very unfortunate, those who become their disciples. If Guru chastises a disciple for his or her wrongdoing, those disciples are very fortunate because they found a Guru who can correct them. Those disciples who remain quiet, keep quiet, calm, controlled, not misunderstand Guru's chastisement, they are very fortunate. Only fortunate people will understand this and be corrected, become correct. Those disciples who are not very fortunate, not fortunate, they misunderstand Guru's chastisement. What Guru? This Guru is very angry man. I remember this in Andhra Pradesh. I was no, not now, but now they understand. But first time, so somebody must have made mistake. I must have chastised, and so they said, "This Guru is Durvasa Muni," like that. So those disciples who don't get chastised by their wrongdoings, they are considered very unfortunate. Those disciples who are very unfortunate, they will misunderstand Guru's chastisement, because a real Guru don't have any anger, he don't have any revenge, he's not envious of anybody, he don't take any revenge, return. His duty is to correct. He's God conscious always. How can he be angry? Anger takes away from Kṛṣṇa. So disciples, they feel, those who are very fortunate disciples, they feel, oh, I'm so unfortunate, so offensive, because of me, my Guru became angry. That is fortunate disciples like that. Puranjana thought it's my mistake because that my wife is so angry. So he begged pardon from her. Oh, my dear wife, please forgive me. I touch your feet. Who will do this? Only covetous, lusty man, lusty person, woman also. He begged her, please show me your smiling face. I want to see your normal smiling face. I want to hear your nice sweet words. I have done some offense against you, therefore you are upset. I will kill anybody, I will punish anybody except people who are born in a Brahmin dynasty. Brahmana Vansodbhava. I will not punish, I cannot punish. I cannot punish two people. I will punish anyone from this world. Nobody in the three worlds can dare to commit offense against you. I will kill anyone except two. He said, those who are born in the Brahmin dynasty and those who are real Vaishnavas. Only on these two I have no authority to punish them. Except them, I will punish anybody. If Brahmins and Vaishnavas offended you, that's why you are like this, I will forgive them and beg pardon from you, please be happy. That's why he said, which is true, Brahmins and Vaishnavas, no king ever punished. Even Yudhishthira Maharaj ruled till the beginning of Kali Yuga. Parikshit Maharaj ruled in beginning of Kali Yuga. They never punished two people, Vaishnavas and Brahmins. Those who are lusty, they talk like this, like Puranjana did. That I am a real offender, please forgive me, and all that. I am under you, you take care of me. Maybe privately all men tell, that I don't know, but scripturally no man should tell that I'm under you to his wife. Actually, the scriptures don't take quarrel between husband and wife seriously, because they compare fighting or arguments of wife and husband equal to bite of a cobra made out of paper. Paper cobra does that, you cannot die. So similarly, husband and wife fights are like that. But both are devotees, both should be devotees, or understanding with scriptural injunctions. Then, but normal who don't know anything about spiritual life, then they have to decide as per their situation. Because nowadays divorce is there. The scripture says, Ajayuddhe manusradhe madhyane meghdambare dampate kalhe chaiva bahu arabhe lagukriya. Ajayuddha, when two goats fight, and they touch and go. A sound you can hear, but the horn sound. The horn sound, not body sound. Ajayuddhe, Manusradhe, like oblations. They do big arrangement, psh, there is nothing, like a puncture tube. No result. Madhyane, in the midday, in the light, no clouds in the sky, shining sun, that kind of thunder. If I heard somewhere, it's not serious, not rain will come. Dampati, similarly, Dampati means husband and wife. Quarrel is, if they are both devotees, their quarrel is not serious. Like that. Scriptures and sages and saintly people, real devotees, gurus, they don't take that seriously. Because both of them are devotees. They're fighting now, they will sleep in one bed at night. So, what is the trouble? Like that. So, Puranjana consoled his wife. Thank you very much.